I'm going to show you how I created a Mr. Beast Feastables commercial using AI. Welcome to the channel, my name's Andrew, and for over 20 years I've been doing video work, and in the past year and a half I've got really excited about AI and its capabilities and how I am using AI in my video work. I made this commercial in a day in my holidays in Spain. Normally Spain's very sunny. On this particular day it rained, but I had the computer there and I thought, could I make an advert in one day? So before I break it down, let's roll the commercial.
Introducing the new Feastables chocolate bar.
Ooh.
New bar, new taste, making this the world's best chocolate.
Feastables.
It's time to upgrade your snack game.
Ooh.
Grab a Feastables bar and taste the magic.
Mr. Beast Feastables.
Now I'm going to break down that ad and how I made it step by step. Now I'm not going to go into tons of detail. I'm going to give a quick overview on some of the tools used. In other videos coming soon, I'll break down these tools into more detail and really dive into them and see what's possible with AI. So the first thing I did was go to the Mr. Beast Feastables website. After that, I took all my findings into ChatGPT. Normally with ChatGPT, I just use the voice command. I don't type it. I speak into ChatGPT and I gave it all the information about the website, all the information I wanted in a 10 to 20 second commercial. Through a bit of trial and error, me and ChatGPT as my personal assistant, we came up with this script. I knew that I wanted AI voiceover in this commercial, but I also wanted a really compelling sound, really upbeat music, and that Mr. Beast Feastables, I really wanted it sung. And for that, I went to Udio. Udio is an AI music generation tool and it's brilliant. You've maybe heard of Suno. It's another brilliant tool. Now you just don't go to Udio and type in a few things. This took a lot of trial and error and many generations. And after a while, I got a sound that I was really happy with. So I had the script, I had the music. I then went to 11 Labs, which does voiceover, AI voiceover work. I pasted in my script and I went through many voices, and then I stopped on one that I thought really just, sometimes you know when you hear something, just like the music, just like the voiceover. I knew that I'd got it. You can see on the side here, many generations. And in 11 Labs, what I normally do is I put in the script, let it generate it, and then maybe it says the first two lines really well, and maybe this line could be a little bit weaker. So I do multiple generations, then pick the best. So maybe the first two lines for one audio clip, pick the middle line for another one, and maybe another one for the last two lines. And just because sometimes in 11 Labs, they pronunciate words different. Sometimes there's more energy, sometimes there's less energy. So sometimes for me, I do a few generations and then in Adobe Audition, stitch it all together, just picking the best of the best lines. And to do a bit of music mixing just to get everything lined up, the start and the end. This is probably the bit that you're wanting me to get to, the visuals. You maybe thought, Andrew, why did you do all that stuff before? Normally you might do a storyboard. Sometimes I do storyboards, but on this occasion I actually went a bit backwards. I wanted to get the sound, I wanted to get the voiceover right, and then through the script, that's how I bounced off the visuals. So I knew straight away that I wanted the Mr. Beast logo to come up. So I had no Mr. Beast Feastables. I don't know if they sell it out there in Spain. I got an image from the internet of the bar, of the wrapper, and then I took that into a package called Runway ML, and this is where the magic really happens. Runway ML is a fantastic tool. One of my main tools when it comes to AI work. There's a few plans. You can start with a free plan, and I've actually used it so much I'm now on the unlimited plan. And when you're doing so much AI work, certainly in video work, I feel you need the unlimited plan. This isn't sponsored by Runway or anything like that. It's just I use it so much. I find that unlimited generations is so beneficial to me. Just gives you so many options. You can just rerun gens as much as your heart is content. So I took this image, I cut it out in Photoshop and put it on a green background. Why do you put it on a green background? Because it gives you more power in editing. When I took it back into Adobe After Effects, I could key out the green, and really it just gives me more power. And in the videos coming up, you'll see time and time again, I often put products on a background, on a green background, so then I can key them out. And it just gives you more flexibility in the end edit to do different things with it. And after a few generations, I got some that I was happy. Certainly at the start, I wanted that milk and chocolate kind of bursting up, and I absolutely love this. There was actually quite a few of this milk and chocolate bursting up that I could have chose. And I went for this one. and I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy the way it covers the logo and then it reveals the chocolate bar. And if you want a list of all the tools I used to make this commercial and a list of lots of the prompts that I used in Runway, there's a link in the description below where you can download a free PDF. These are some of the generations that were made in Runway. I would then take it into After Effects and key out the green. This is the hero shot I was talking about. Really, really loved this shot. And in After Effects, would speed up the motion because sometimes that's really nice, but it's just too slow. I wanted to get the milk up and the chocolate bits down as quick as possible. So I would take it into After Effects and speed it all up. And again, by blending these scenes in together, I was able to do some really, really nice transitions. This here was interesting with the chocolate kind of wiggling about, something that you couldn't normally do if it wasn't AI. So I just thought that was a bit fun and a bit quirky, and I added that in. Runway generates them in 1080p, and I wanted to make a 4K commercial. So we took it in the package called Topaz Video AI, and it upscaled them. And it's, in my opinion, it's the best upscaler about currently. It's not perfect, but it's really, really good. And it took the 1080p files and just done a fantastic job in upraising them to 4K. This wasn't AI generated. This was made in After Effects, just spinning up. And then now you can see this keyed out footage. If I bring the screen up a bit, if I go to this file, I use key light to take out the green. So that's what it was before. That's what it is after. And it just made such a nice transition. So again, you can see in the background here that I'm moving up this video. I'm moving up while the milk moves up. And if I take out the key light again, if I turn key light off again, you can see we're moving up while removing the key. And it's just a really nice transition, in my opinion, that takes away the logo. The logo should be kind of fairly lined up with the chocolate bar logo. So when the milk comes down, it reveals the chocolate bar. And then we do this bit of wiggle motion, which is just for a bit of fun, just to showcase the product a little bit better. And then this moves into another transition. You can kind of see there, the color changes ever so slightly. This is going to an AI generated. When it's full speed, it goes so quick, you really don't know that color change. But this is just a lovely transition. Again, I move up the chocolate bar. And then this is another video where I key out the motion. So I'm layering videos on top of videos, and it reveals new bar, new taste. It stays on screen for a few seconds and then it moves down, and then time for another transition. This is just amazing. Again, if I click on this layer, you can see that this was just keyed out using key light to reveal the background. And then I think you can see at the side here that this gets zoomed in to reveal the logo again. And again, that's where the sound bite comes in. The logo removes, and then another transition comes in. And I think this here is really cool. It goes really quick. This is where we get our jiggling chocolate bars. So you've seen the cover, and now you can see what's inside. And then I just zoom in out while another chocolate bar comes in. I know this isn't the chocolate that Mr. Beast has, but this was what was generated for me, and I'm happy enough with it. If I really wanted to go into detail, I could key out this and put in how the actual chocolate looks, but it goes quite quick, and then it reveals the end chocolate bar. And it does a bit of a wiggle motion, which I'm not too sure about, but again, it shows off the product. I'm happy with it. And then I put an adjustment layer on top of all using Magic Bullet looks. This is turned on and off. It just kind of, we'll go through different scenes here. Maybe here you can kind of see it just makes the colors pop a bit. It gives it a bit of a vignette round the edges. And we'll see how it looks in this first kind of chocolate screen. Just adds a bit more contrast and detail into the advert. And then this is the finished advert.
Mr. Beast Feastables.
Introducing the new Feastables chocolate bar.
Ooh,
New bar, new taste, making this the world's best chocolate.
Feastables.
It's time to upgrade your snack game.
Ooh,
Grab a Feastables bar and taste the magic.
Mr. Beast Feastables.
And if you want a list of all the tools I used to make this commercial and a list of lots of the prompts that I used in Runway, there's a link in the description below where you can download a free PDF. And Mr. Beast, if you're watching this advert, feel free to use this free of charge. Your people contact my people, which is me. This isn't sponsored by Mr. Beast. This was just a passion project to see if I could come up with a nice commercial. And if you like this video, you might want to check out a video on Mr. Beast's channel where he got artists and video makers to make commercials. And watch my commercial again, then watch his video and come back and in the comments let me know where do you think my commercial ranks in this. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It's a new channel, and in future videos we're going to be diving more into AI video, my journey with AI. We're going to look at many tools. I'm going to be very excited. Thanks for watching. My name's Andrew. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.